All right, folks, Thunder Down Under collection, episode number 9. We're going to look at 50 Michael Jordan cards. I've got about 10 of them pulled up into Card Ladder because there's some pretty cool stuff in here. I love these Michael Jordan cards that are, somewhere from $250 to $2,000. They're really fun to look at. They're affordable by Jordan standards. There's a lot of ways that you guys can get into the Jordan card collecting hobby on a budget. If you're one of those folks out there that's willing to pay $10,000 for a fill-in-the-blank quarterback or a freaking WNBA gold prism, then you can definitely, in a much more risk-averse way, get into the Michael Jordan card market, especially in the 90s Jordan stuff. So I don't want to waste any more time. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Remember, you can do me a favor and you can support the channel by using the promo code Cajun on Fanatics when you list to sell your cards in the Fanatics Buy It Now marketplace or on the Fanatics weekly auction, which I recap every Monday morning. Enjoy the video, guys. 50 cool Jordan cards, some babies, but also some big brothers in here, some decent cards in here. So have fun.
See why Card Ladder is the industry leader in sports card data. We know what you want because Card Ladder was created by collectors for collectors. Card Ladder. Join the innovators, not the imitators.
Hey guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. We got 50 cards. Let's get cranking. All right, first card we have got to screen share. Here we go. All right, 98 Upper Deck Ionics, Area 23. There's a bunch of these in here. This is the A1. This is a PSA 10 copy. Most of these cards, in fact, every card in here is going to be PSA 10. For those of you that are just now catching up, this is a 557 graded Michael Jordan card collection that I picked up from Australia with over 500 PSA 10 Michael Jordan cards. 99 Upper Deck Retro J9, pretty neat looking card, and it is definitely retro with that epic over there along that border. I don't know anything about that card, never even seen it. Upper Deck Encore Jamboree. Okay, so this was what I was talking about in the last episode. If you missed it, go back and check it out, episode number 8. But here in episode number 9, we finally get to see it. So this is an Upper Deck Encore Jamboree. Okay, so what I was saying in the prior episode is that there's also an Upper Deck Jamboree, not from Upper Deck Encore. Those are two totally different products, but they feature a very similar card. So here's what the Upper Deck Encore Jamboree looks like. It's about a $155 card, and you can see here's the pop report. Pay attention on the pop report. 362 graded, 98 are PSA 10. If I put a minus in front of Upper Deck Encore, well, now we're going to pull the regular Upper Deck Jamboree. We're going to see what that looks like. It looks different. It's different. It's not as red over here on the right. There's something different about the card. I'm not the artistic cat here, but it sells for a little bit less. And then look, the pop report's different, the total number graded is different, the gem percentage is different. So two totally different Jamboree cards. I was not aware of that. They don't have two different versions of Star Surge or Wild or any of the other stuff, but they do for Jamboree, and I'm not really entirely sure why, but they did it. More Upper Deck Jordan Retro, PSA 10 J1. We saw the J3, there's the J1. Athlete of the Century HC2. There's so many of these Jordan only insert sets from the late 90s, especially 98 and 99 when Upper Deck was just chasing that paper. 98 Topps Chrome Champion Spirit. Now here's a card that I think is undervalued. You don't hear me say that very often, and I'm not saying it should be worth $5,000, but it's from Topps Chrome, which was a big product. It's Jordan's last playing year. He's wearing the black uniform. It's got a really cool, very unique, recognizable design with that Game of Thrones throne behind it. The Champion Spirit is an insert card. It's an insert set. It's the first card in the set. We've got it pulled up right there. It is a $210 card. Guys, we've looked at 50 Michael Jordan base cards with pops over 1,000 that have sold for more than $210. This card just now got into the $200. Look at this. 190, 158, 162, 199, 210. This card is way undervalued. And I'm not saying this is for sale, so I keep that in mind. I'll always be transparent with you, but I'm sorry, watch this. When we look at the pop, there's 631 of these, but it's an insert card and it's selling for the high 100s. That's just really cheap. Almost every single Michael Jordan base card in the world, no matter what the pop is, sells for $100. And you're telling me this can't get to the $200 mark or just got to the $200 mark? I just think it's a great card. This is a great example when people tell me, I want to collect Michael Jordan cards, but I can't afford them. Well, yes, you can. This is a PSA 10 copy of a Michael Jordan insert from the 90s. Watch what happens when I put a 9 on here instead of a 10. $50. You're 40, 50, $55. You're talking about $55 to get into a Michael Jordan insert card from Topps Chrome product. I just think that there's all sorts of ways to get into the Jordan card collecting game if you want to. So price is not an excuse. Budget is not an excuse. That's just my personal opinion. 99 Upper Deck Century Legend, number 87. Again, Byron Scott in the background on that one as well. Those are tough to grade. Round ball royalty without the coating, base only. So this is not the refractor. My favorite part about the round ball royalty, other than the fact that the card's just freaking awesome looking and it's a great name, right? Round ball royalty, that medieval throwback kind of theme to it. But check this out. This like mirror, mirror on the wall crap going on the back. It's card number R1. Again, there's a base version with and without coating. And then there's, of course, a refractor with and without coating. Virtually all of MJ's features are royal, but most kingly is his ability to lead his team to victory. Many have been billed the next Michael, but all are a handful of rings away from laying claim. True dat. We got that card pulled up because it's a big one, right? $675 last sale. It's actually down. $725, $775 down to $675. Best offer accepted on eBay by Trabar 7709. How many of these are there? Oh, it grades really freaking well. There's 112 of them out there, so over 100%, but the gem rate's so high. Look at this, only 257 graded. Of course, that's without coating, and there's a with coating as well. It should be a totally separate pop report. Let's plug it in, try to find one with coating. With coating, there we go, right on it. Worth a little bit more, check out the pop, it's higher. I mean, it's lower, but way more have been graded with the coating, and so the gem rate is way lower. Why? Because the coating is the surface. So if you've got a card with coating, the surface of the card without coating may be immaculate. It's probably untouched. It may be perfect. It could be a perfect PSA 10. It probably is. But it's the coating that gets graded. So if you've got bubbles in your coating or the coating has started to peel at a corner, that's going to affect your surface grade and it's going to affect your overall grade with PSA. So about a $600, $700 card right there. Pop 14 here, 99 Upper Deck, number 143, Air of Greatness. 99 Upper Deck, number 139, Air of Greatness. 99 Upper Deck Century Legend. Again, I was saying these cards are hard to grade because look at the color and the back is fine. You're not going to be able to see the whitening on the back because it's got white corners and mostly white edges. On the front, however, no hiding, man. It's just too dark and it's going to be an issue. Speaking of, SP Top Prospects 5 Beta Michael Jordan. These are pretty cool. This is an insert set. I sent a bunch of these off to PSA. Actually did really well on these. When I got them back. That was in the cross-country collection that I did. There's a bunch of these, so we'll flip through these real quick. I don't find these cards all that visually appealing. I think they're kind of ugly, to be quite honest with you, but if you're a Carolina Jordan collector, they probably float your boat. 98 Skybox Thunder 106. So we were just talking about, I thought Champion Spirit was probably a little bit undervalued. Here is a base card that's going to do wild numbers. Watch this. And it's actually come down. Like, this is a card that's come down. It's a base card. It looks like it could be an insert, but it is a base card. There's actually a super rare version of this as well. But check it out. $750. This card's pushed $1,000. Look at this. $960, $999, $999. So twice this card's pushed $1,000. How about $750 for the last sale? And here's why. The gem rate's 8%. Right? Unlike Champion Spirit, which was much higher, 42 instead of 500, right? And so that's why, you can't judge a book by its cover. Just because it's a base doesn't mean it's going to be less, and an insert it's going to be more. You got to look at the numbers. You got to dive in. You got to get Card Ladder. Use the affiliate link. Go get a Card Ladder subscription, people. It's in the YouTube description in this video. That's a cool looking card, though. It really is. Speaking of, oh my God, I should have looked this up. I didn't look this up. I'm about to look it up right now. 98 Skybox Premium, number 23. This is a great looking Jordan card. Great, great, great. 98 Skybox, number 23. Let's go back. 98 Skybox. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's going to be big. 790, almost exactly like that Skybox Thunder 106. It's a double the pop, same gem rate just about. But look at that price. That card's pushing upwards. 750, 810, 799, 700. You can see it was a $400, $500, $600 card. Back when 2024, this card is moving up and to the right, no doubt about that. Pretty big base card right there. Real cool card. Hoop starting 5. Nope, just kidding. It's just the base. Number 23. Not much value there. They printed a zillion of these. PSA 10. Shout outs. Insert card here from Michael Jordan, 1998. Hoops Shoutouts, number 13. Card that's real easy to grade. Not really a ton of value in this card either. It's just like the Champion Spirit. There's a lot of them out there in high grade, so it doesn't command much value. This one, if you know, again, we saw the top 10 last episode, right? It looked like a pink pool behind MJ. Well, this just looks like a pool on a hot summer day right behind MJ. Of course, it's highlighting his 28.7 scoring average from that season. And this is often called the plus factor, but theoretically it's just a subset card, right? It's the card number 142 in the 1998 Fleer product. More swimming pool action on the back. So most prolific scorer of all time. There's no doubt about that. And he'd go tack on a few thousand more when he played for the Wizards. 98 Fleer, number 23. I don't know why they changed it to Fleer Tradition in 1998. Maybe somebody else knows why. I really don't know. 96 Skybox Premium, Michael Jordan, number 247. There's a Ruby's parallel of this in existence that I'm happy to own a copy of. There's a Rave version. No, I've got this one wrong. This is number 179, wrong year. 1996 Skybox Z-Force, number 179, Superman, Michael Jordan in the PSA 10. And then more Skybox. There's a Ruby's version of this as well. 1996 Skybox Premium, number 16, with Pippen in the foreground. 96 Skybox Z-Force, number 11. There's a Z-Cling of this, which is a little sticker, a little Michael Jordan sticker. There's a 96 Hoops Big Finish. Like I said, this card does evoke images that would be consistent with an insert, but not tons of value here, believe it or not. Card number 176 in the 1996 Hoops set. This card does have some value, and it is a biatch to get graded because of the centering. It's a teeny tiny thin yellow border all around, and then it's all dark edges and corners on the back. So this card presents serious problems for those trying to gem their own PSA 10. Check this out. Look what the value is on this thing. $565. How many times has it been graded? 1,039, 34. Giannis. Shout out to Giannis. Look at the gem rate. 4 out of 100. Look at Beckett. Even Beckett is like, no, we're not doing it. You shall not pass. 4%, 8% respective gem rates. This is a card that's been higher, I feel like. Yeah, 537, 564. Is this in the? No. I don't think this card's, there you go, 750, 660. Yeah, so this card's seen better days. I tell you what, it might not be a bad time to pick that thing up. But again, not an insert. It's just a subset card. So some All-Star cards are inserts. That one is not one. 96 Metal Shredders. This is number 241, another subset card. Not the base metal card. Here is the hardwood leader. There's 3 hardwood leaders. I think I got this right. Stay with me. I think there's 3 years of hardwood leaders. 2 of them are inserts. This one is not. It is a subset card, number 123, as you can see on your screen. Still presents well. It's a good-looking card, just not nearly as much value on this one as the other hardwood leader PSA 10s. 96 Fleer, number 13, base card. 1996 metal number 11. There's your true base right there. So there's your base wearing the Concord 11s. Awesome looking card. Second year of metal last year before they switched over to Metal Universe, which is the greatest product of the 90s. 96 Fleer Total O PSA 10, getting a little bit bigger. This is kind of a big card. It's a Total O, and Jordan's making the orgasm face as well. So Total O all around, right? PSA 10, card number 4. I've got this pulled up somewhere. There you go right there. $1,358, $1,400. How many of these are there in PSA 10? 149 of these. Pretty good gem rate. 34% is pretty high, to be quite honest with you. I didn't think there would be that many of them, to be honest. Decade of Excellence looks just like the real thing. Oh, wait, no, it says Fleer Decade of Excellence, 1986 to 1996. So even the most unwary, even the most unsavvy novice card collector should be able to tell the difference between this and an actual real Michael Jordan. It also doesn't hurt that they say 1996 on the back of it instead of 1986. But it's a Decade of Excellence. Why? Because 86 to 96, that's 10 years, even in South Louisiana. One of the biggest cards that was in this entire collection. And here's a card I'm actually going to end up getting a little bit burned on because when we valued the collection at the time, I'm going to show you. This is the 96 Flair Showcase Row 2 PSA 10. Big card, huge base card, thousands of dollars. We're about to look at it. Look, check it out. There it is right there. Last sold $2,348. But when I valued the collection, it was before June of this year. We're in July right now. I valued this collection. We were in May. And so the only comp that we had was this $5,160 comp on Fanatics Weekly on February 23rd. It was a huge, more than double jump from 2,160. So what did I do? I saw it was on Fanatics. I called my folks at Fanatics. I said, look, I'm trying to value a collection. This is the biggest card in here. It's $5,160. Can you do me a favor? Can you just check to see if that card got paid? That seems really high. They verified the card got paid. It did get paid back in February. So we used $5,160. Now, I didn't pay the full $5,160. Obviously, we gave a little discount because I was buying an entire collection. But look at the next sale, June 1st. This happened like the week after, before the collection arrived, but after we had got the deal done. Well, I can't go back to my seller and say, hey, look, you know, my friend from Australia, I changed my mind. I don't want to pay this much for this card. That's on me. That's a risk that I take. You know, what if the card had gone up to $9,000? He's not going to come back to me and say, hey, I need a little bit more money, right? So an agreement is an agreement. A contract is a contract. And the money had changed hands. It was done. The cards were flying through the air. The money was already in Australia. And then boom, $37.20. But wait, it gets worse, right? The second part of the chapter. Not only did it drop from $51.60 to $37.20, now it's dropped to $23.48. So this is a card I am going to post in my Fanatics Buy It Now marketplace, and it is going to sit there for a long time because I see no reason to take a loss on this card. There's only 49 PSA 10s out there. Look at the gem rate, 2.51%. At some point, some rich-ass dude is going to say, you know what, I want all 7 of the Flair Showcase base cards, right? And remember, the 97 row 0 is actually serial number to 250, a really big card. But somebody's going to come through and say, you know what, I want all of the Flair Showcase cards in PSA 10, and they're going to have to come through Cajun Cardboard to make that happen. So this is one I'm going to I'm not going to take a loss. I'm just going to sit on it forever because I'm fine doing that. It's Michael Jordan's PSA 10. I don't mind looking at it. 96 Finest, number 12710 right there. That card comes with and without coating. There's without coating. Speaking of with and without coating, here's the 96 Finest card number 50. There's obviously a refractor version of this card as well. Number 50 with coating, number 50 without coating. See how much better it looks without the coating? Yep, that's what I think so too. Collector's Choice stickers, Michael Jordan, number S30. This is the Stickums red jersey, number S30. And then there's a Stickums white jersey, but it must be in a different video. But I know there's a Stickums white jersey, S30 in there as well. 96 Bowman's Best, card number 80. Of course, there's a refractor and an atomic refractor version of that card. Cut above, not that cut above. This is the cheap cut above, where every card's Michael Jordan, right? Jordan cut above, number CA2, pop 13 still. Tough to grade, gold foil die cut at the top of that card makes it real tough. The back is really what makes it tough. If you look at the back a little bit closer, you can see this is like paper gold at the top. And look, this thing, it looks like it's slipped almost out of, God, that's not good. It looks like it's slipped out of the PSA container for sure. So that card right there. Now we got some cheap stuff. Collector's Choice Jordan and Pippen. Remember how we talked about in prior videos? Maybe we should just get every Jordan Pippen card where they appear together. That would be a fun adventure. There's a cheap one. Here's another one. 96 Collector's Choice number 23. 98 Topps Chrome back-to-back. Another one. It falls in line with the Champion Spirit. This is another pretty cheap card from that Chrome product. But I like the look of this card almost as much as the Champion Spirit. And look, you also get a little bit of Ghost Kendall Gill over here. Kendall Gill over here on the left. Real exciting player with the Hornets and later with the New Jersey Nets, I think. This is only $191. So just like Champion Spirit, we're still in the hundreds, right? We're not even over 200 for this card. Why? There's 406 of them. That's why. And it grades really well. It's a sturdy card. Topps Chrome was built to last. Now, they were also built to green, but they're built to last. Topps Gold Label Michael Jordan, GL1 PSA 10. This is technically an insert card. I've done videos on this. I've had much smarter people than me come on the channel and explain it. This is actually an insert card, even though you would say, well, this is the Topps Gold Label base. They forgot to put the Michael Jordan Gold Label card in the Gold Label product. No, I'm getting this wrong. You know what? I'm just going to stop talking. I think I might have gotten this one wrong. Topps Gold Label GL1. Let me just leave it at that, okay? But let's look it up, right? Because it's a big card. This really is a big card. Did I not look that card up? How did I not look that card up? Watch this. Let's type in Topps Gold Label. There you go. $426. There's 256 of them. $427. PSA 9 is real cheap. PSA 10 a little bit more pricey. $427. 2,572 graded. So I think I was getting my stuff wrong. Now remember, there's a gold label, black label. I know that sounds confusing. Then there's a gold label, red label, which is really valuable, and it's a tier 2 Michael Jordan card. Really big card. Very rare insert. 98 Topps basketball. These are tough to find in PSA 10. These cards do really well. Actually, I'm going to look this one up too. 98 Topps number 77. Topps 77. I'm going to put minus refractor because, of course, it's just not going to work. Let me do this again. Yeah, this is pissing me off. I've got this. You know, y'all have seen this on some videos before. It's killing my videos because anytime I want to go in here and type, it's all freaking screwed up and I gotta wait. It's a wireless keyboard that sometimes it recognizes it and sometimes it doesn't, so I just gotta sit here like an absolute idiot and wait for it to show up. I don't understand it, man. All right, we're not gonna do this much longer. Let me try one more time. You hear me banging on that keyboard? Not happening. All right, let's go back. We'll keep going. Sorry, it's worth something somewhere, somehow. 98 Stadium Club, number 62, Jordan, finishing around Geiger. There is a 1998 Stadium Club one-of-a-kind copy of this card, which I am very happy to be a proud owner of. And then 98 SP Authentic First Class Michael Jordan. I like this card. It's die cut like no other card. So over here you'll see there's just that little hump right there, right? It's a first class card. It's a good-looking card. Jordan about to execute that step back off his right foot and get that jumper off over his right shoulder. I think I looked this card up, and there it is right there. Not very valuable, $222. That's way down. Somebody stole this one right here on eBay. Fanatics buy it now, $350. eBay Card Strike, $313. 221, 221, 260. I wonder how many there are. 135. It's not as many as I thought, but they do grade well. So let's keep going. First class. SP Authentic Jordan card number 10. I think we saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 already. There's card number 10. There's card number 8. And I think we're missing card number 9 from that SP Authentic. I think that's the only one that we're missing. I don't know if it's in another video, if we didn't have it, or I don't know. I don't know. There's so many cards in here. Honestly, at this point, guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm quite overwhelmed, to be quite honest with you. But that's it, guys. Thank you, guys. I want to switch over to screen share, but guess what's not connected right now? It's my stupid-ass wireless keyboard. Oh, there I go. Okay. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Keep collecting. If anybody's got any IT tips for me on how to get my damn wireless keyboard to always type when I want it to, please let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.